Om Shri Sai Ram, offering my humble pranams at Bhagwan's lotus feet. So when you ask, how do I, find time and do time management? I think it all boils down to priorities. There was once the student who asked Swami, this precise question, how do I find time to do these things I want to do, but there's no time? Then Swami asked him, had breakfast? You had breakfast? He said, yes, Swami, I had breakfast. You went to the restroom? Yes, Swami. You found time to do that? Swami. Yes. How is it that we find time to eat, time to visit the restroom? Because we feel, oh God, that's a necessity. I can't live without that. However busy I am, I will eat. However busy I am, I will go to the restroom. Whatever it might be. Guys, I have a hard stop. I have to go. Guys, I don't know. I have to go now. We just make a hard stop whatever we're doing. Why? Because we feel it's a physical necessity. Without it, we can't stay. That is what it is. Everything about time management boils down to that. I mean, if we think that so many things come and it will distract us away, what is my priority? I'll give you the example of one brother Venkat Desikan. He's from the university and very interesting, he could have risen very high in his career. But he saw that as he grew, when you grow in your career, they'll give you more money, they'll give you more position, everything. You grow, you become very rich. But nothing comes free in the world, dear brothers and sisters. Only Swami gives selflessly. Nobody else gives selflessly. It's always give and take. When a company is giving you a huge financial package, just realize that they're sucking out all the time from you. They are paying you for your time. Time is more valuable than money. And that's what you are asking, how do I manage less time? What did Brother Venkat Desikan do? He went and told his manager, please don't give me any promotions. Can you believe it? He actually told that, please don't give me any promotions. I'm not interested in growing in my career anymore. What I'm earning now at this stage, I'm very satisfied. I would like to be here, but I value my time. Don't give me any more additional responsibilities. This much is enough for me. And so over the last 10 years, he has seen so many of his juniors go ahead and become his bosses as well. But he still is stubborn. He is elder to me. He must be about 43, 44. But it's amazing. He says, I'm satisfied, Arvind, with this much. With this much money for my lifestyle is enough. I have my Saturdays and Sundays free to participate in Seva. Saturday, Sunday, the way he spends 8 to 10 hours in Seva. And it's not like he's making a sacrifice. He finds so much joy in it. Do it once, you get so much joy. So this is what I mean by saying it's about priorities. Time management is nothing but managing our priorities. Automatically, we make time for what is priority number one for us. So the question comes, what are our priorities in life? Have we got those priorities in the correct order? So the question is, does social media lead to bad habits? I think if I answer that question with a yes or a no, I would be wrong in either case, because you can't paint these things with a broad brush. So social media is possibly the modern day equivalent to friendship. So it's like asking, does friendship lead to good habits or bad habits? It's not like that. But Swami would always say A, B, C. Avoid bad company. Swami would say, tell me your company and I shall tell you who you are. So also, tell me what you use social media for and I shall tell you what you are. That is possibly the modern day equivalent for social media, for friendship. So, for instance, I go to Facebook, I am on Instagram, I am on YouTube. But I use it always, well, in the thing to be honest, let me say not always, but most of the time to see and receive Swami's messages, to also communicate the same stories. It's possibly one of the best mediums that I have found to share about Swami, to share the stories of Swami. If not for Instagram, Facebook and YouTube, TikTok, thankfully the Indian government has taken care for me. They have banned it in India, so I don't know TikTok. But yeah, we have YouTube Shorts, we have the same kind of videos on Instagram as well. All of these, if they're used so that we grow in our love for Swami, it is beautiful, it is wonderful, it's very powerful. But it is the same the other way as well. It is so important whom we are friends with on this social media, whom we follow, because that is what our feed will get populated with. Social media is a beautiful and almost perfect reflection of our own minds. You get the kind of feed there depending on what you seem to spend more time with. So addictively designed. If you like football and start watching it, within a month, you will start getting only football related stuff in your feed, on your social media. But the same thing will happen with any negative thing. You go and you look at pornography, that is what will start coming up. You look at fights and violence, that is what will start coming up. And unknown to you, unconsciously, just like you're pulled into smoking or drinking or alcoholism, you get pulled into these as well. That's why it is a landmine that way. So unless you're absolutely sure that you have that control, it's very tough to be absolutely sure. Even I am not so sure that I have the control. But it is so important that we carefully choose whom we follow and whom we are friends with, even on social media, just as we choose friends in real life. Tell me your company, I'll tell you what you are. And therefore, the way you use social media will depend whether you get more yearning for Swami, more love for Swami, or whether you move away from Swami. I would just like to tell you that even if you move away from Swami, Swami will not let go of you, because that is His love. He will not let go of us at any cost. But still, we too need to make the effort. Swami would say, God's response to you, like how Swami told that boy, right? My eyes fall on those who cry for me. What are we crying for? What are we using the social media for? And this is not a question that we need to answer to our SSC teachers or our parents or our peers or our friends or anybody else. We can't cheat ourselves. Dear brothers and sisters, as I said, young adulthood is the stage of curing of the cement on the foundation that we have built as youngsters. If this curing is not done properly, our life will be leaky. We will struggle. And when we cheat somebody, in the examinations, when we used to take exams in school, there would be teachers looking around so that we don't copy, and if we are caught copying, we would be scolded. But in university, they would relax, because they would try to appeal to us, to our good intellect, saying that if you copy now, 4 years from now, you have to face an interview panel for getting a job. All your copying is not going to help you. If you don't learn, you are only not going to get a good job. As simple as that. And therefore, in university, we would not copy, because whom are we fooling? We are cheating ourselves if we copy. In the same way, if you think that you are using social media for the good and using it for doing bad, you are not cheating anybody else other than your own self. You only will be made to suffer. And therefore, just as Swami said, tell me your company, I'll tell you what you are. We can say, tell me your social media and I can tell you what you are. As we are so selective and choosy and we pick friends, Swami would say, a true friend is he or she who will take you closer to God. So too, a good social media is that which takes you closer in your yearning and your connection to Swami.